baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Miami Marlins and the Washington Nationals. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
For Miami, the shortstop, Xavier.
The line to the pitch. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Line drive, and it's caught for the out. And now for the Marlins, Connor Norton.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Here comes a pitch. That's to third. Boots it.
No, he's safe.
Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you, Singy?
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't see it.
So they've made a decision, and the runner is safe. The original call is confirmed, and that leaves them without any challenges the rest of the way.
Upon video review, the umpires have upheld the call of safe at first base.
And at first, next is the designated hitter, Jake Berger. And that's down and away. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. Up now for Washington, Dylan Cruz.
The right fielder,
And he deals. Just off the inside edge. That one ripped. And no one can get there. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And the batter now, James Wood. Fastball for a strike. That one off the mark. Now 1-2.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
And a base hit up the middle. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline. The run comes in.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Digging in, Andres Chaparro. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Gets under and pops it up. And there's one down. And now it's Luis Garcia.
The second baseman, Luis Garcia.
Ball one there.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ground ball, base knock. Here comes Wood around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Jose Tena in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And another ball. Still only one out here in the inning.
Well, he put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Two. And there's a ball.
Count.
Lined, and that's a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. Around third. He's safe.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Joey Gallo in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 on, 1 out.
Ball.
First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Got him. 2 gone. Here's the center fielder. And that one wrapped foul. Swing and a ball hammered left field. Kona ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Second inning set to go. And now the right fielder, Jesus Sanchez. The pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. 1 up, 1 down. Stepping in, Jonah Bride. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. On its way to the corner. Makes the catch up against the wall in foul territory.
Plenty of extra carry on that ball to right there. Almost got out of here thanks to the wind. It's whipping right now. Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
To the right side, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. In Washington, D.C. Now it's the shortstop, Nasim Nunez. The wind of the pitch. There's a strike. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's 1 down. So the Nets lineup turns over. Dylan Cruz, the next to hit. A double and a run scored his first time up. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
One out, bases empty.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
One down, bases empty.
Nope, outside.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Line drive, and that's a base hit. He saw a lot of pitches in that at-bat, found a way to win the battle.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now, James Wood. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Here's the 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Breaking ball inside. And a count 1-2. That one lifted to left. Konai hauls it in, 2 away. Man at first. Now it's the DH, Andres Chaparro. He's 0 for 1. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And that one is gone. He'll circle the bases, and they add a pair. It's 5-zip.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now here is Luis Garcia. Now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Stowers makes the grab. And that is that. Back here in Nationals Park. On to the 3rd inning. And at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. Bounce to the left side. The throw to first. And one away in the top of the 3rd. And up next for Miami, Griffin Konai. Back to right. Sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to him. Nick Fortes. Out towards right center field. Garcia sizes this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Now it's going to be Jose Tena. And a pitch. Swung on, belted. Out of here. That one felt good. It's 6-0.
No, there's clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a
pitching change here. Darren McAllen.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. The Nationals up big in this one here in the last half of the 3rd. Next offering misses down and away. Wouldn't chase that time. Lifted in the air, right center field. Sanchez makes the grab, 1 away.
Now
here's Joey Gallo.
First baseman, Joey Gallo.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
And he swings through that one.
1-1.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Conine snags it on the run. And now the center fielder. That's to third. Rolls across the diamond. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the fourth. And now the shortstop, Xavier Edwards. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Marlins just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They're swinging early, being aggressive, but 1 or 2 pitches later, the at-bat is over. That's not going to cut it if it's not resulting in hits. So they might want to be a little more selective up there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1.
Norby.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. The Marlins yet to pick up a hit here. Hit in the air, right field. Cruz hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins.
Designated hitter, Jake.
And takes low for ball 1. Got a good eye there. Fastball for a strike. 2 out, space is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in Washington, D.C., bottom of the inning. And now up for Washington, Nasim Nunez. The count back to work. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Pitch misses. Now 1-2. That one the other way. Oh, he gloves it. So the lineup flips over. And now Dylan Cruz.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Already 2 gone here in the home floor. So 2 down now, and here is James Wood. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Ripped on a line to center. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Marlins, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats. And I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They haven't run a single count full in this ball game, and that's just wild to me. That stat alone shows they're making it way too easy to get them out.
Caught him looking for the K. Jonah Bride, the next up for the Marlins.
Jonah Bride.
On the ground to third. And it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Stowers, the next to hit, takes outside. Bright leads off first with 1 away. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And there's 2 away. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Ripped into right field, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Everything came together for him. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Out to short, Nunez. They take the force out, and that is the inning. Back here in Nationals Park, and here is Andres Chaparro. The right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss.
Well, these Nats putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got him. 1 away on the strikeout. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Garcia. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. That one fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is down low. And another ball. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Fortes snags it for the second out.
Now batting,
Jose Tena digging in for the Nationals. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Top of the 6th inning. And here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. And here comes. Ball 1, no strikes. Fortes goes 5 feet 11 inches, 200 pounds, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. That clips the zone. 1 and 2. And that one is lifted in the air, drifts towards it, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Back to the top of the lineup, Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins.
Xavier Edwards.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. Got him swinging. Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. First pitch, and he just misses. In there at the knees. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And that's in the dirt. And it gets by him. Lead runner around second, and that keeps the inning alive. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. So 2 on with 2 away. Jesus Sanchez, the next up for the Marlins. There's a strike.
I got one ball, one
In
strike.
the dirt. And now a single might score two. 2 outs, 2 in scored position, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th inning, and it's the catcher for the Nationals, Hebert Ruiz. And the pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Count 1-0.
There's a strike.
1-1.
Kicks and fires. Now this is in the air down the line. Sanchez ranging after it. Makes the grab right on the warning track. And a quick out, number 1. Joey Gallo steps to the plate.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Out front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Conine, long run. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Here's the center fielder. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. 1 out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Oh, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Whoa, that's down.
Next pitch is downstairs. And another ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Out to short. Edwards. To first, and he beats it. Nasim Nunez getting ready to hit. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Base hit and a run comes in. Throw cut off to first. Tries to get back and save.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And now Dylan Cruz. And that one fouled off. 2 on, 1 out. That misses. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. Applies the tag and they get 2. Double play. But 1 run does score on the play before the inning ends. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Marlins, Jonah Bride. Irvin back to work. Up the middle. Sneaks through, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Stowers stands in now and watches strike 1. Next pitch misses inside. And 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Left-hand hitter waits. Fights that one away, still 1-2. The Nats up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. At the belt and fires.
Ball 2.
The punch out there. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
The batter.
Man at first, and at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. And there's a foul ball. Righty delivers. Fought off foul. Man at first, one away. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Now back.
And up next for Miami, Griffin Conant. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Check swing, and that's a ball. Right. Leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right side, Garcia. Throws to first in time. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. Now the number 2 hitter, James Wood. A wind and a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. On the ground. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. And here's the DH for Washington, Andres Chaparro. He's already homered in this game. On the ground, out to short. Fires across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down. So up next, Luis Garcia. First
Ball 1,
offering
no
misses
strike.
badly for ball 1. Swings through that.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one hit to first, into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield and just kind of rolled over on it a little bit. But sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
Now at the plate, Jose Tena. Up the middle, Edwards. They get the force. That's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. Bounce to the right, Garcia. Slings to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Back to the top of the Miami order, Xavier Edwards. The next up for the Marlins. There's a strike at the knees.
0-1 the count.
And it's 1-1. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. This one in the air, right field. Fair ball. The throw into second, and that's a double.
Now back.
And at second with 1 away, Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins. Just missed. Laced down the line. This looks like extra bases. Coming home. He scores, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up. And into second with 1 away. That's a double.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And here is Jake Berger. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Norby over at second, 1 down. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a 1-2 again. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Into third now. So runners at the corners and one out.
All over that one right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Sanchez batting with one down takes a strike. And that clips the inside corner. Headed down the line. Wood drifts towards it and makes the grab. Both runners tagging. He's in on the sacrifice fly. It's 8-2. And now Jonah Bride. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Good eye right there. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Gone. A 2-run homer. It's 8-4.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Two outs, nobody on. And now the center fielder, Kyle Stowers. Number 53 into the game. He's into the game with the bases empty.
53. Go. La Torsa.
Clips the corner. Strike one. Swing and a ball popped up. Nunez should have this one. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Mike Baumann. And he'll feature a hard slider to work off his fastball.
Number 55.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. 1 for 3.
Leading off for Washington, the catcher.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Puts it away for the out. And now it's Joey Gallo.
The first baseman.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Gallo.
Hit in the air, center field. Makes the grab, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. There's a strike. And that's outside. And the count's even at 2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. In Washington, D.C. Here's the second baseman, Otto Lopez. As the lefty gets to work. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Bounced up the middle. Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
And first offering is fouled off. Lopez aboard here at first with nobody out. Nunez. There's one. On to first, double play. Nick Cortez, the next up for the Marlins.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
2 outs. That's in there, and it's 1-1. Ground ball, and this should do it. On to first, ball game.
I don't care if you're a top team or you're a middle-of-the-pack team. Every ball club wants to be dominant at home. Winning a game like this just helps to boost the confidence and makes you look forward to coming out again for the next one.
And our final here today, 8-4 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show. Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
We just turned the strip into a fashion show.
The final line score for our ball game.